What's going on, everyone? RJ here. In today's trade recap, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the two stocks that I traded, which was INDP and IRNT. Before we get started, if you guys haven't already and you are new to this channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button down below. It truly does help the almighty YouTube algorithm promote this video and this channel to find other viewers such as yourselves and other potential viewers out there. Also, follow me on my other social media platforms here. It is just at RJ Ardonis. So, quick, very fast trades today. I was in and out within 6 minutes. I took an opening range breakup on INDP. In and out, partialed all the way, and then the moment it showed signs of weakness, I just went ahead and took it off. And then IRNT moves very fast, everyone. So, make sure you guys, when you take momentum stocks like IRNT, make sure you have your hotkeys in place because you need to go in and out of that. That is a stock you do not want to hold at all. So if you show profits, take some off, and then go all out whenever you feel like. Because I'm looking at it right now and it just did a $5 drop in about 2 candles. So it moves very fast. But I took a fallen angel on IRNT. It went ahead and sold off all the way in the open, and then it had an engulfing candle, and then it showed that it was about to break the 9 EMA. So I took an entry right under the 9 EMA, and if it rejected that, I would have went all out right off the bat and just taken it off. But it broke the 9 EMA and continued to go all the way up to VWAP, broke VWAP, and then I took a lot off there because I was already almost like a $3-4 trade that I had in between there. So let's go ahead and dive right on in. Let me show you guys the trades that I did, but it was very fast. You got to be super quick with your hotkeys on this one. I do not recommend this for beginners at all. So let me preface that. If you are going to take a trade like IRNT or any low float stock, you do need to be very fast with your executions, and you need a fast trading platform like DOS because you do not want to get left behind when it starts to drop. So with that being said, let's head on in and go over the trades. So let's go ahead and go into my trades here. The first trade I took was on the right side here with INDP. It was an opening range breakup. And so leading into the open, it was kind of consolidating here. It had its nice pop over VWAP and it was consolidating and hanging above it. In the open, it did sell off a little bit. So if you see, there is a bottom tail here. And then I saw this gigantic green candle. So it was being bought up. There was some buying pressure lifting it upwards. So I took an entry right above the 9 EMA, which is this white line, with a tight stop loss at about $13 right here on the VWAP. And so I took that entry and it had this nice pop once it got bought up. And I took the first partial here, the next partial here at about 1380. So my entry was close to, I want to say 1340 was my entry for the break of the $0.50 at 1350, and it did break the $0.50. So I took the first partial here at 1351, took the next partial closer to about 85, took the next and the majority of my position out here at 1425, and it was just shy of almost like a full dollar move. And then on the next candle, it opened right here and kind of got sold off. So I just took the rest of my position off here. I didn't want to give back any profits. But as you can see, it was bought up. And so I did kind of miss out on this move, but you can't get greedy. Now on the 5-minute candle, this is 5 5-minute candle. I did see that it looked like it was trying to bounce off of this 9 EMA, so I took a pretty bad entry here long trying to catch it, and I saw that it did get it sold off right away, so I just took a small loss here. I just cut that really quickly. IRNT on the left side, so let's take a look at the candle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On this 5-minute candle coincides with this 5-minute candle. The moment I broke off and took the rest off of INDP and took this small loss, I had my eyes on IRNT. IRNT is a stock that I would not recommend any beginner day traders to trade because it moves very fast. It is a momentum stock. And so let's go over this trade really quickly. At the open, it was trading below VWAP and it sold heavily under this 9 EMA. Now, when it sold off heavily, I noticed it when it had this engulfing green candle and then another green candle moving towards the 9 EMA here. So what I did was, this is very fast. I liked this candle it was bigger than all the others. So I took an entry right below the 9 EMA, and I want to say this is the entry was around $42.80 for the break of $43. And it went ahead and broke $43. So I took my first partial around $43.80. I mean, it moved very fast. I took my next partial when it broke $44, and then I took the majority of my position when it broke VWAP and rocketed all the way to about, let's say, 45.50. So my entry here was about 42.80, and I took the rest of the position all the way up here at 45.50. I mean, that is a massive, massive move. And then there's a double candle here because as it sold off on this red candle, I went ahead and exited my entire position, and as you can see, it started to kind of fail here. And this is what I'm talking about. When you know how to be fast, when you're fast with your hotkeys, you can make money on this red candle, and you just have to be fast. Now, if you tried to wait, you would have lost money. This thing would have started crashing down, and you wouldn't have been able to capitalize on this move right here. And so again, took an entry at about 42.80, partialed at 43.80 for the full dollar move, partialed again at the break of $44 for the whole dollar, and then broke right through 45, and I partialed almost perfectly right at the top of this candle at 45.50 at the half dollar over here. Then it started to sell off heavily, and I took the rest of my position right here just above $44. And so my move was easily a $2 to $3 move, and that was insane. That was a really good move here. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I went ahead and covered, again, INDP was super, super easy. It was just an opening range breakup. I saw that it did sell off a little bit, and there was some buying pressure lifting it up, so it had a bottom tail. And I took an entry, and I kind of just rode that opening range breakup up, kept partialing, and then was all out when I saw signs of weakness. IRNT, again, another different story, right? I took a fallen angel, so it sold off heavily, and then I saw an engulfing green candle followed by another green candle with good volume, and it was wanting to punch right through the 9 EMA. So I took an entry very close to the 9 EMA. It broke the 9 EMA, broke the VWAP, and I took major partials because we're talking whole dollar moves here. So I was taking 25, then 50, then 50, and then I kind of just had a small share size left. And then when I saw signs of weakness, I went ahead and sold it because that thing can move just as fast downwards as it can upwards, because I was looking at a candle as I'm making this video, and there was a huge $5 drop within a matter of a minute to 2 minutes. So you have to be super fast. I want to drill that and preface that very clearly that I really do not recommend trading momentum stocks if you guys are a beginner, because you have to go in and out of that within seconds. It happens very, very fast. So if you don't have your hotkeys, if you haven't practiced your hotkeys, I don't recommend it. But all in all, it is a green day, so I'm super, super happy. It was a very nice day for me. With that being said, if you guys learned something, if you guys like this video, do me a favor and smashy that like and subscribe button down below. It truly helps the almighty YouTube algorithm promote this video and this channel to find other viewers such as yourselves and other potential viewers out there. Also, follow me in my other social media platforms here. It is just at RJ Ardonis. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day. Remember, trade clean, stay green. I'll see everyone next time.